Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the stories we are following tonight. A police sergeant is in good spirits after his cruiser was hit in a police chase in Saginaw County. The Buena Vista Township Police Department posted a thank you on its Facebook page to those who wished Sergeant Tim Patterson well after the crash Tuesday night. It says Sergeant Patterson is doing well following the reckless actions of the person who eluded police. Police say the 54-year-old man was on the run after an armed robbery. He led police on a chase, lost control of his vehicle, then hit the cruiser and then a utility pole. He was taken to a hospital in serious condition. The Genesee County Health Department issuing a new indoor masking directive in response to rising COVID cases. The directive states everyone indoors in correctional facilities, homeless shelters, on public transportation, and in certain healthcare facilities must wear a mask and adhere to state health department guidance. Also effective immediately, everyone 5 years or older must mask up inside any Genesee County school. Masks are also recommended for children 2 to 4. Ascension, Michigan is paying up to settle allegations that a doctor performed unnecessary hysterectomies and other services. The $2.8 million deal with the federal government settles claims of false billings to Medicare, Medicaid, and another federal insurance program. Over a 6-year period, the doctor, whose name is not being disclosed, is accused of performing radical hysterectomies on women when only a simple hysterectomy was necessary. 3 whistleblowers will share $532,000 of the settlement. And now here's Brian with your forecast.
Thanks very much, David. Let's start off tonight's weather update with a bit of good news. We got our latest drought monitor report on Thursday, and we continue to see improvement in the areas that really do need to see it. Still have moderate drought conditions across a good chunk, really all of Huron County and into most of Saginaw County, but that is down in many cases from the severe drought conditions that we still had reported about a week ago. Just a narrow zone here of some slightly below average drought conditions here in parts of the Thumb as well as on the north shore of the bay, but compared to where we've been certainly in the last month or two, that continues to show signs of improvement, and with more chances for showers and thunderstorms returning over the next week, we could of course continue to see more improvement when we get in the next update. As for tonight, on the first one, 5 Sky Tracker, I should say here, we got an area of high pressure parked over eastern Ohio and it's continuing to slide away toward Pennsylvania tonight. That's finally giving up ground to what is going to be our next disturbance here. Big surface trough cutting in across the upper peninsula all the way back down into actually parts of eastern Oklahoma. That'll settle in overhead as we head on into our Friday, leading to mostly cloudy skies for a change. Sunshine not really going to be all that abundant as we head into Friday, but it's also going to increase our hit or miss shower and storm chances a bit, and these chances will actually linger daily, it looks like, for most of the upcoming week. Also being added to the equation here with high pressure beginning to depart, more heat for one, but also returning and increasing levels of humidity here. We go from pretty pleasant, actually, levels of humidity over the next 24 hours, keeping those dew points in the 50-degree range, right back to the 60s into muggy territory by tomorrow night, and staying in that territory, if not even climbing closer to the 70-degree mark for our dew points by the time we roll into the weekend and on into early next week. So we kicked it out of the picture for a few days, and that break was nice, but get ready for the real hot and humid summertime weather to return. Hour-by-hour forecast in the meantime here. We got a possibility still early this evening of an isolated pop-up shower, maybe in an extreme case even a brief thunderstorm, but just like the last couple of evenings, once we start to lose the daytime heating, those will quickly dissipate. By midnight, we're generally back to partly cloudy skies. However, this time around, we're not going to keep it clear for the overnight period. Clouds will start to gather as we head toward tomorrow morning, and for the vast majority of us, we will be waking up to cloudier skies, staying that way into the midday period, and we'll even see a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms rolling in along US 127 by the look of things as we start to approach the lunch hour. Some of that activity may tend to wane a little bit as we head into the afternoon hours, just because we're going to have so much more cloud coverage than sunshine tomorrow, so it won't be quite as easy to instigate these showers or storms. But I do expect as we head toward the 6 o'clock hour tomorrow evening, and especially into the second half of the evening, overnight period, and on into early Saturday, better chances for hit or miss showers and storms will actually come into the picture tomorrow night into Saturday. And then, like I said, this is going to be a pretty repetitive process here over most of the next 7 days. But for tonight, for the most part, it's going to be a repeat. 63-year overnight low temp, thunderstorm possible early, then mostly clear for a little bit before clouds gather as we head toward tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies on our Friday, 82 the high temp, and watch out for a few afternoon thunderstorms. And then pretty much the same story from there all the way from Saturday into next Thursday. We'll see highs stay in the low to mid 80s through Saturday and then climb toward the upper 80s beginning on Sunday. None of those days are washouts, but just be keeping a watchful eye on the skies for passing showers and storms.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.